They spend too much time focusing on leaving their job versus focusing on where they're going. And that happens because you maybe had not figured out where you're going to go.
Well,
and we were a little jumbled up in that at first.
Absolutely. And you also just have to get yourself prepared for that. Where are you going to go? We did not do that. So we both left big careers, you as a business owner, me as a corporate citizen for all those years at a Fortune 200 financial service company. And, I just kept thinking, the clients I was leaving behind, the teams I was leaving behind, the projects I was leaving behind, everything for me was rear view mirror. I spent a lot of days, weeks, and months thinking about what I had done, not what I can do. So it took me a while to make that transition into the present and what can I do now? Who do I want to become now?
Right.
And that's a scary, big, scary question. And without any guidance or any path, it was really hard.
Well, here's the thing, and here's the problem. Companies, colleges, life coaches, they don't talk about this phase of life as something that's anything more than sit back, take it easy, and do nothing. That's the traditional model for retirement. And I'm telling you, it didn't work for us, and it's not going to work for you. Now, I know people leave comments on our YouTube channel where they say, I get up, I decide what I'm going to do that day, and it's fine. That's fine. If that really does work for you, that's great. But if you want to live these next 20 or 30 years and really just live it to the best of your ability, keep listening to us, watch our videos, and just adapt some of this stuff to your way of life.
It takes a lot to reflect on your life, right? So sometimes reflecting back is hard because you have to think through all the great moments, and that's what you tend to remember. And then you also have to remember all of the pitfalls and the things that didn't maybe go so well. And those are harder to conjure up. Sometimes they're harder to explore and grow and develop and move forward from to the here and now, which is a really important part of retirement is being in the here and now.
So let's talk about 5 ways or 5 things to think about to reframe this whole idea of retirement so that you can retire today. Today is a great day to retire. So many people spend their whole career, think of it of an airplane, and they're just, through the turbulence and through the rough times and all of that. And I think, oh my God, another year I'm going to be able to land the plane and relax and take it easy. So you might be thinking that retirement is getting onto the landing strip safely. We're telling you it's actually the launch pad. This airplane has been flying for 38 years in my career. Maybe it landed for a little while.
To get fuel.
To get fuel, to paint the outside of the plane, to rebrand it, to rethink who I am. Then it's a launch pad. If you can start thinking of this phase of life, and I know it's not easy sometimes, but this is the beginning of what you were meant to be. I mean, I know that sounds a little maybe godly and philosophical, but it's true. If you look at it that way, you can really create for yourself the most amazing life.
Yeah, absolutely. The next change in perspective would be to think about your freedom. And I will tell you this, freedom will feel like emptiness at first. The first week you kind of feel like freedom. I can do what I want, when I want, with who I want, for as long as I want. And all of those are great things to do and feel until they're not. And freedom shouldn't feel like emptiness. It should really feel like possibility. But the only way it's going to feel like possibility is for you to stay focused on what you want to do with the next years and then actually start to get them done.
Right.
Because freedom, a blank calendar, is awesome. I mean, I remember I had an amazing assistant for all the years I was at Chubb, different ones throughout the years, but my last one, her name was Floor Fanschmidt. She was awesome. And I will tell you, she had every minute of my day booked every week. So that first Monday that Mark talked about, I remember looking at my calendar and there was nothing on it. And I thought, freedom. I can put whatever I want on my own calendar. Well, unfortunately for us, we spent quite a bit of time not putting anything on the calendar and wasting a lot of time. And that's when that freedom really felt like emptiness. So I challenge you to think about your freedom and what you're going to do with your time.
Okay, great. I like that.